Hey, good afternoon. We're here with Coach Trudell from Pottsville. How you doing, Coach?
I'm good, Robert. How are you?
I'm doing well. Hey, exciting week. Last week in Arkansas Youth Wrestling, exciting week coming up this week. Let's talk about last week. We broke a record last week. 701 participants at the showdown in Springdale. Coach, how did it go for you guys there?
Yeah, well, thanks for having me on. Yeah, I thought tournament was really good. Little surprised to see all the guys from Oklahoma come over there, but it was good. I mean, iron sharpens iron, and you can really tell if the youth wrestling in Arkansas is starting to step up its game. And I think overall we were real competitive. We've got some work to do yet, but as far as the Pottsville kids that were there, we didn't take as many as we normally do. I think we only had like 18 kids at that tournament. It's Christmas season, so who knows, and flu season. But I think all the kids, they did pretty well, and most importantly, I think they competed, and they were a little bit, I'll say, a little bit shell shocked coming in with the guys from Oklahoma there, because
Yeah.
they've been at it for a while, and they come in with a little bit different attitude, but it was good. I didn't see any of our guys that just backed down. It's just a different style of wrestling, but it was good. They recognize that they're doing well in Arkansas, but there's a lot of kids that are out there that we don't get to see on a weekly basis that are also really good wrestlers. So it was good. I didn't see anybody that just got overwhelmed, but it was definitely a step up in competition. So we're excited about that to see that
Absolutely.
we're right up there on a national level with guys that are really good wrestlers.
Yeah, and Coach, we're seeing that. That's one of the things I advocate as we wrap up our season to start having some of our youth participate. Now they have it all the way down to kids nationals. I coach the U14, have for the last 4 years, and I see that level of competition. The first time we went, we maybe won two matches, not duels. We won two matches, and
Right?
then the next
Sure.
year we won a duel, and the year after that we won two, and then last year we went with the youth wrestlers like the McCrary brothers, Gus Smith, Dax Klein, and we put it. Man, we beat Colorado. We beat Minnesota. It was their B team, but we still beat them. To
Sure.
your point, it's our kids starting to see that higher level, next level competition, and we're coming along. I talked to a lot of the Oklahoma coaches on that too, and hey, they're happy to come over here because we're giving them competition as well. It's we're stepping up that level of wrestling, and we'll continue to do that. And we'll continue to wrestle this year. This weekend coming up, Saturday the 17th, the Pummel in Pottsville. What do you got going on there, Coach?
Yeah, we're pretty excited. I think we, by and large, we put on a pretty good tournament each year. I'm not sure of the numbers yet. This is always kind of a strange time of year with Christmas being around the corner and New Year's, and it's the flu season. So I don't expect 700 kids there, but I think that we'll do pretty good. I think we'll probably get 300 or so, the way that we normally do. But again, I could be surprised, but we're looking forward to it. It's a good tournament, and it's a good way to kick off the Christmas season with for us anyway, a tournament that's a little closer home. So we have to travel 2 or 3 hours, but we're excited, and like I said, it's historically it's been a pretty well run tournament that has a lot of good competition from the state.
Okay, entries are due by Thursday, 10 p.m. Get those in. You guys usually have some pretty good awards there. I know we've had a higher level. We've upped our award game in the state, um, and I think that's pretty awesome with Triple Crown and some of the other awards. So it's awesome that we're providing those incentives for kids to get that. So we look forward to having everybody show up in Pottsville. You're absolutely right. It is holiday season. As a matter of fact, we'll take a break. ARYW is off for 2 weeks. There's no events in a 2 week period.
Yep.
Actually, longer than that, a little bit longer than 2 weeks. And then we'll kick off again on January 7th with the Conquer the Mat, the second part of the Triple Crown event. So we're excited about that. Also, we met with the board this last weekend, got a lot of the details in place for state. State's looking to be huge. Right now, we have about 1,200 kids registered through USA Wrestling. Whether all those kids come out or not, I would say just based on the numbers we've seen so far, we'll probably hit 900 participants with the novice girls and open division at state. So we're excited.
That's fantastic.
It is. And that's almost, if we hit those numbers, coach, that'd be an over 100% increase from our numbers from last year. So fingers crossed, everyone stays healthy, recruits more wrestlers, and we're going to have a great turnout in Pottsville, and we'll have a great turnout at state. Any final thoughts, Coach?
No, I think it's an exciting time to be a part of Arkansas youth wrestling. It's growing like a wildfire. Obviously, we can always do a better job of recruiting more kids to come in, but I'm real excited to be a part of it. I think as we're going across the state, a lot of the family, the clubs are stepping up, bringing more kids in and bringing all the kids in that are just getting exposed to it. And like we tell our kids in Pottsville, it's awesome to be a 10-year-old state champion if that happens for you, but it's really about the process of setting these guys up for success when they're in high school, and more importantly about the life lessons that wrestling will teach you about. If you can grind your way through a wrestling season, you're really set up for success in life. It's just life is a grind, and all the sports I've ever played and been a part of, wrestling does the best job of setting people up for that. So that's one of the things that, even if your son or daughter goes out there and they don't really like it, it's the process. They'll get better. It's not like other sports where if you're a basketball player, if you're 6'10", you're just inherently good at it. Right. Wrestling is a process, and it takes a long time to be good. And the lessons you learn along the way, there's second to none. It's really a good litmus test for how you of what you can achieve in life through grit and determination, just sticking with it and not want to throw in the towel, because wrestling is hard. I mean, it is, but it's fun when you see a little guy or gal that has kind of had their head down, but they've had some success and they want to continue to be a part of it, so you can see the potential and see that it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Great insight, Coach. That is awesome. That is one of the great parts of our sports, and that was well put. Hey, we look forward to seeing you on Saturday. It's going to be another great event. I appreciate your time today, Coach. And
you bet. Thanks for your time. I appreciate it. Safe travels this weekend.
Yes, sir.